Welcome to class today. My name is Randy. Today's class is going to be focused on upper body. We're going to open up the shoulders, work on some upper body strength. There is going to be a few arm balances peppered in there. They're a very small portion of the class, so if you're not interested in those, you don't have to do them. If you are, you're in luck because they're in there. If you have a strap, go ahead and get one. If not, anything strap-like will do, a scarf, anything, a belt to a robe, anything like that I'll do. So just put me on pause and go grab that. When you're ready, grab your strap a little bit wider than your shoulder's distance, and we're just gonna pull this over our head and bring it back towards our heels. And then bring it up overhead. Just working on that shoulder mobility, saying hello to that rotation today. Inhale as you come up overhead. Exhale as you go back towards your heels. Good. Next time you come up overhead, bring your left hand over towards the left side of the room and squeeze up with the right hand. So you're keeping the strap nice and taut. And then you're going to do the opposite side. Say hello to our shoulders. Go ahead and drop your strap. And that's all that we'll need it for today. And come onto your belly. And we're just going to work on some shoulder rotations here. So hands out in a T by your body. Okay, your forehead can be on the ground. Right thumb points towards the floor, and then left thumb points up towards the sky. Left hand comes forward. Right hand goes back as they rotate towards the back of your body. So they're going to rotate when you're up towards your head and towards your back, so that the back of the hand, the right hand is on your back, and your palm of your left hand is on your back. All right, and then you're going to do the opposite side and rotate the hands the opposite way. This is working your shoulder rotation. Keep breathing. Just a few more breaths. We want nice, healthy shoulders as we age. Good. Hands come to the mat. Lift up. Sink your hips back towards your heels. Just take a moment here in this kind of exaggerated child's pose. Roll your body forward. Flip your toes, down dog. Pedal out the feet. Maybe sway your hips as you pedal out your feet. Get some side stretch in. Let your head hang heavy, ground down into the heels of your hands. Good. Rise up onto the balls of your feet. Wave your spine forward until you're in plank. Knees can come to the floor or not. Chaturanga. Plank. And then back to dog. Roll forward. Chaturanga. Plank. Dog. Wave forward. Chaturanga, plank, dog. Roll forward. Chaturanga, plank, dog. This time we're going to stay in dog. Let your elbows sink to the floor and then lift back up to the floor. This time lift back up and come into chaturanga. Ooh. And then elbows to the mat and then lift. Sink your elbows. Chaturanga, bring your elbows back to the floor, lift to dog. 2 more of these, guys. Elbows to the floor, come into chaturanga, elbows to the floor, lift. 1 more, elbows to the floor, chaturanga, elbows to the floor, dog. Hello to our arms. How are we doing so far? Sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Right foot comes to the outside of the right hand. Left knee comes to the floor. Chest pulls through the arms. And then stretch the right leg nice and long, runner's lunge. Feel the back of the right leg opening up. Maybe windshield wiper the right toes from side to side. Come back into your lizard. We're going to floss in and out of these. So you're going from lizard to runner's lunge at your own pace. Goal is just to loosen up the body. Get into our joints. Stretch out. Warm up. Good. Left knee meets right. Flip the toes. Sweep the left leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Left toes to the outside of the left foot. Right knee down. Nice long chest. Pull it through the arms. Inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. Left toes peel up towards your face, and then windshield wiper those toes from left to right. Good. Floss in and out of the lizard lunge to runners a few times at your own pace. Good. All right, flip the back toes, down dog. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky, inhale. Exhale, you can jump, step, hop those right toes up towards the right hand. Crescent pose, inhale. Nice long spine. Maybe lengthen the back leg. Hands are going to clasp behind the tailbone as we open up to warrior two. Straighten the arms if you can. A micro bend in the elbows is always welcome. Opening up the chest. Maybe we go for humble warrior. Dip your right hand or your right elbow to the inside of the right leg. Depth is in relation to your own body. So if you're up here, be up there. Good. Release the hands. Power up back into your warrior two. Arms nice and long. Cartwheel your hands. Left hand to the floor, right hand to the floor. Sweep the right leg up and back. Right knee to right tricep. Right knee to right elbow, and back up to the tricep. Down towards the wrist, and then back. Towards the wrist, and then back up to the armpit. Wrist, armpit. Sweep up. Good. Right knee comes to the back of the right elbow, and then bend the arms. And just see if you can pour weight into your hands here in this position. Maybe you're feeling your back foot get lighter. And then lift back up. Down dog. And breathe. Sweep the left leg up towards the sky. Jump, step, hop that left foot to the front of the mat. Lift up. Crescent pose. Lengthen the back leg. Clasp the hands behind the back the opposite way that you did last time as you come into warrior two. Maybe you have a bend in the elbows. Breathe as you open up your chest. Good. Humble warrior. Left shoulder comes to the inside of the left knee. Reach the arms up overhead. Good. Release your hands as you come into warrior two. Breathe. Hands cartwheel around the front left foot. Left leg reaches up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to left armpit. And then down towards the wrist. And then back up. And down towards the wrist. And back up. Towards the wrist. Back up. Towards the wrist. Back up. One more time. Towards the wrist. Back up. Three-legged down dog. Inhale. You know what's coming. Left knee right above the left elbow. And then bend the arms and see if you can pour more weight into your hands. See if you can come on to the top of the back foot. Strong core. Left heel towards your butt. Down dog. How we doing? Come up onto the balls of your feet. Wave your spine forward. Chaturanga. Up dog. Inhale. And down dog. Good. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Jump, step, hop, handstand. That foot to the front of the mat. Crescent pose. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior two. Clasp the hands behind the back. Open up the chest. Inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. Shoulder to the inside of the right leg. Swivel that hip so it's in towards the midline of your body. Inhale. Warrior two. Rise up. Cartwheel the hands in front of the right foot. Sweep the right leg back. All right. Right knee to right armpit. Trace it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift the leg back up. Let's see if we can go into the full arm balance this time. Right knee to right tricep. Bend the arms. Pour weight into the hands. And see if that back foot can get so light you can lift it. Left toes to the mat. Sweep the left leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Jump, step, hop that foot to the front of the mat. Maybe you catch a handstand. Maybe you go crazy like I just did. Crescent pose. Open up. Warrior two, clasping the hands behind the back. Open up your chest. Inhale. Humble warrior. Bow down. Left hip draws in towards the midline. Arms reaching up overhead. Power up through the legs. Bring it back through warrior two. Release the arms. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands. Three-legged down dog. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. And 4 traces. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 4. Left leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Shooting for the full arm balance this time. Left knee over left elbow. Bend into the arms. Maybe your back foot gets so light that it lifts. And back. Down dog. Or if you want a little delicious treat, you can take a child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. If you're not already there. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Get that right foot to the top of the mat. Hands come to the inside of the right foot. Nice long lizard lunge. Good. Sweep the right leg, or right arm, I'm sorry, up towards the sky. Twist it open here. Right elbow comes to the inside of the right foot and open up. Right elbow to the inside of the right foot and open up. Good. Left knee comes to the floor, runner's lunge. We're back here again. Trying to get these hamstrings nice and happy and long for us today. Lean back into the front foot, lift the back leg, crescent pose. Inhale. Exhale, warrior three. Come on into it. Maybe we bend over the front right leg into a standing split. Lift the back foot as much as you can. Really energize that leg. Maybe you're grabbing your standing leg with your right hand. Bend the right knee. Left foot comes to the back of the mat. Straighten the right leg. Right fingertips come to the inside of the right foot and reach the left arm up. Triangle pose. I love this pose. Feels good on my hamstring, my side. Draw the left hip back. Draw the right hip back. Good. Right or left hand comes down towards the mat. Sweep the right leg up. Inhale. This time, right thigh, I'm gonna face more towards you so you can see what I'm doing here. Right thigh comes to the outside of the right tricep, bend the elbows, and then see if you can kick the right leg forward as you bring the left foot back and up. Ekapada. And back into your dog. Sweep the left leg up towards the sky, inhale. Jump, step, hop that foot to the front of the mat, however you want to get there. Nice long lizard lunge. Maybe you rock back and forth. Just take a moment here. Sweep the left arm up towards the sky, inhale. Exhale, elbow to mat. And open up 2 more times. Elbow to mat. Open up. Elbow to mat. Good. Right knee comes to the ground. Runner's lunge. Good, 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 good. Maybe you're swaying that left foot from left to right to find where it feels best for you. Explore this stretch. Bend into the front left leg. Lift the back leg. Crescent pose for just a moment. Warrior three. Good. Now bend over that front left leg. Reach the right toes up. Standing splits. Maybe you can grasp behind your left calf as you reach your right toes up, up, up towards the sky. Opening the back of the left leg. Bend into the left leg as you reach the right toes back, coming into your triangle pose. Open up through your arms. Reach the right arm up towards the sky. Fingertips content onto the floor. Take a moment and just enjoy this juicy pose. Feel the back of the left leg opening up. Gaze up towards your right hand. Let your hands come to the inside of the left foot. Reach the left leg up and back into 3-legged down dog. Trying out our arm balance on this side. Bring the left thigh to the back of the left tricep, bend into the arms. You can place your right hip onto the right elbow, straighten the front leg, and then try to lift the back. Balance on your hands, grip into the mat. Find one spot to gaze at on the floor. Whew. And then down dog. Take a deep inhale. Let it out through the mouth with a sigh. Good. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Right toes to the front of the mat for your long lunge. Right knee or left knee down. Straighten the right leg. Runner's lunge. Here we go. Sink your hips more back towards your heel. Bend it forward. Lift the leg. Crescent pose to warrior three. To standing splits. Bend the right knee. Triangle pose. Open up. Hands come to the floor. Arm balance on the left side. So first we come into three-legged down dog. Second, bend our arms as we place our thigh onto our tricep and fly into it. Down dog. Left leg lifts. Left foot to the outside of the left hand. Drop the knee. Inhale. Exhale. Runner's lunge. This time sink your hips more towards your heel. Really get into that back leg. Come on forward. Momentarily coming through crescent as we work into our warrior three to standing splits. To triangle pose. Good. Hands to floor. Sweep the left leg back. Left thigh to left tricep. Open up into your arm balance. Down dog. Good. Let your head hang heavy here for a moment. And breathe. We're going to do some pike push-ups. So walk your feet in a little bit. Gaze in front of your hands. And then you're going to push up as much as you can. So you're aiming for nose or chin to come to the floor in front of your hands. This is difficult, okay? So if you're feeling like it is, it is. So you're gonna roll your body forward. Keep it in the pike and then push up. Okay, we've got this, guys. 2 more times. Let your nose come forward in front of the hands, bend into the arms, push up. Okay, 1 more time. We've got it. Keep your tailbone high. Push up. Oh. Okay. Knees come to the floor. Maybe you sway your hands from side to side. Working on some drills here today to work on our arm balance. This is something that I'm working on in my personal practice as well. So I'm right there with you. All right. Malasana pose, heels to the floor. Or deep squat, whatever you want to call it. You can always have something underneath your heels if your heels don't come all the way to the floor, a shirt, a towel, a blanket. It's only right that we come into crow pose while we're here and we're doing this. So, hands to the floor, knees come up towards your armpits. Bend the arms, ground down into your mat with your fingertips. Let the weight pour into your hands. tip forward, and then see if your toes can get light and you can bring your heels towards your hips. Dome the back. Crow pose. Feet to the floor. All right, we're going to do that one more time. But right now, you can be in your Malasana, just relaxing. All right, hands to the floor. Crow pose. Go for it. Maybe you work on bringing your right knee in towards your chest. All right, if you did that, maybe you work on bringing your left. Oh, that's always my weaker side. Heels to the floor when you're ready. Forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe sway from side to side. Oh. Maybe shake your head left to right. Good. Come on to your booty. Feet on the floor. Heels behind your hips. Let your knees knock over to the right and then the left, doing some windshield wipers here. Take these at your own pace. Right ankle over top of left knee. Supine figure 4. Bring your knee in toward your left knee in towards your chest. Arms reach to the opening in your legs. Pull it in. Trying to keep your sacrum on the floor. Using your right elbow to put some light pressure into the right knee, right leg, to help open it up a little bit more. Left foot to the floor. Let your legs fall to the left as you gaze over the right. A nice little twist. Bring it through center. Right foot comes down. Left ankle crosses over right. Take your supine figure 4. Tailbone on the floor, sacrum on the floor. Left knee lightly pressing into the left elbow and vice versa. Release, and then let your legs, as they are, fall over to the right as you gaze over the left. Release. Ground down into your feet as you lift your hips up. Bridge pose. Slowly bring it down to the floor. Knees come through center. Let them rest on each other. Hands can come onto your belly. Close down your eyes. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth with a sigh. It just feels good to let it go. I am going to leave you here today right here in this space. Feel free to take as long as you'd like before you move back into your day. Notice how your body feels now as opposed to when you started the class today. Hope it feels a little more invigorated, a little more spacious, and that there's a little bit more time and room for you in your day. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.